starting to figure out some things. Tonight is another button to press. And moving on. Can they win out? Possibility. Can they win out? Thanks for y'all time. We up out of here. Peace. Playoffs are approaching. And if just in a nick of time was a thing, the Houston Rockets would be it. On this hot winning streak of 6, marquee matchup on Easter Sunday against the Golden State Warriors. And by the way, before I get into the Houston Rockets, hope everybody had a happy Easter. Mine went pretty well. Actually, I went to the Honey Baked Ham Company. Got me a nice glazed honey baked ham. If you haven't been, you need to try them out. So honey baked ham, green bean casserole with some butter biscuits was my Easter Sunday dinner. Go check it out. I'm not, no sponsorships. I'm not promoting honey baked ham, but somebody know what they're doing with them cows, pigs, and chickens back there. You might want to check them out. That's all I'm saying. You might want to check them out. But these Houston Rockets, you talk about the beautifulest basketball on this streak have you ever seen. This is what we all been waiting for. This kind of fluid offense, everybody fell into their roles, especially when KD has the ball. The defense. Now in the Golden State game, yeah, you saw some breakdowns. They the backup, cuts, slashing, best team in the league. All right, you have to be alert with the Golden State Warriors. Few breakdowns, but the Rockets was able to sustain that. Match force with force. When you go down to Golden State, it's a fight. Key things out of this game was that Houston Rockets was up for the challenge. We finally got a statement game that we can be proud of playing against these Golden State Warriors. The game, Stephen Curry returned. And boy, did he return. Stephen Curry, I don't know, this guy's been out, 27 games? Coming here, hitting clutch shots, rallying his team like he never left. Only a great one can do that. Stephen Curry came this close from rallying his team, pulling out this game on Easter Sunday. But if it weren't for the Houston Rockets, the consistent 6-game winning streak, Houston Rockets sustained, fought back, looked like a playoff team. We got to be proud. Ime Udoka looked like he set into his rotations. All right? He got the guys out there he believed is going to bring them a punch. We're seeing guys that we've been wanting to see all season long. Aaron Holiday, extended minutes. He got a Kogi back in the ball game. Cut back on Finney Smith a little bit, but he could find him some spot minutes here and there. But Finney Smith still hasn't found his juice for this season coming off that injury. He had enough games to get it together. I don't know if he's going to ever find it or this is what you got with Finney Smith. Tari Eason, after the meeting, the team meeting, has picked up his play. We got the Tari Eason we need coming down the stretch, getting ready for the playoffs. This Houston Rockets team is ready. Whatever happens in the playoffs, they come with this approach on this winning streak, they're going to be fine. They're going to be ready to go. We also know about the matchup tonight against the Phoenix Suns, another marquee matchup. Jalen Green is back in the house. Or should I say, we're in their house. I wish it was in H-Town. Would have been a hell of a reunion if this game was played in H-Town. First time he's available from that hamstring injury. Jalen Green is playing the Houston Rockets. It will be a hell of a night. Jalen Green wants to show in this game how things have changed, how his game is picked up. He's not the same player as he was last year in the playoffs against Golden State Warriors. That's what he want to prove. And I'll tell you, I didn't watch a whole full game of the Phoenix Suns this season, but I've watched quarters. I've seen him in there. Body language is different. His confidence is there. He's more sure of himself with the basketball. So this will be a doozy. Don't forget about Dylan Brooks. I think he will play in this game. I think one of his technical fouls got rescinded. I think he'll be available in this game as well. Another key point that I don't want to miss out with the Golden State matchup. Early in the season, I was saying this team is lacking leadership for the bulldog mentality, right? Getting in people's face, bumping them around, letting them know you're not no pushovers. Ever since Dylan Brooks went to Phoenix, the Rockets lost that. That guy that just gets under people's skin, irritates some guys. Jabari Smith on Easter Sunday. Did you see him? Have the image up here with Draymond Green. Draymond Green threw the ball off of him, about to go out of bounds. Braced himself, walked up to him, gave him a little bit of shoulder. That's what you want to see. That's all and hopefully we've been waiting for. Playoffs are coming. You got to let them know we're not no pushovers. We're here. You're not going to come in our house, or better yet, their house. We're not going to go in there and rub our feet on your rug. No, we're going to wipe it off on the carpet. We're coming in here to disrespect you and let you know that we're here all night long. Key for the Houston Rockets. Everything is falling in place leading into these playoffs. I almost don't know who this team is. I don't know who they are, but I want to get to know them. I want to get to know them personally.
But permit me to introduce you myself. I am Pepe Le Pew, your lover.
Defense intensity in this game. Offensive production from multiple guys. KD, when he has the ball, pieces are just moving. Stagnant is gone. Okay? And it just leads up to a beautiful game tonight with the Phoenix Suns. Can't wait. Tune in if you can. It's going to be one of those games that it will be memorable. It will, because you're going to have some scum-ups, because anytime Dylan Brooks is in the house, you're going to have something going on. Jalen Green as well. There's going to be a lot of chatter going on. All right? Both of these teams are trying to position themselves for playoff. All right? They still can move up a few slots or drop down. So it's an important game establishing authority. So tune in. Jalen Green. I don't have no ill will for Jalen Green when he was with the Houston Rockets. Unfortunately, Jalen Green's, let's say his career had to be ramped up. You know, they put a lot of pressure on him early when he wasn't ready. He's ready now. Not to be a superstar, but for the confidence, going out there making shots, being aggressive in big-time games, I think he's that guy now. He can do that, as long as he stays healthy. But unfortunately in Houston, they had to ramp up the process, right? The phases that they were going through. He fell into it with the Houston Rockets. They looked to him for production, high scoring. They gave him the ball, wanted him to carry us on his back. Unfortunate situation for him. He had to learn on the fly, and he had to learn quick. And he wasn't ready. That's why you have the Golden State fallout. A lot of pressure was on that young man very quickly. See, I understand that. But I still gave him the business when he didn't come through. And it's warranted, all right? Because some guys have come in ready at a young age, especially after they had 4 years at that time on a team. You develop into what we believe who you're going to be. Well, it looks like it took one more year for Jalen Green. Like I say, he's hitting his shots. He's getting through the lane, the way he's handling the ball, his body language. Looking pretty good out there. It will be a good one. KD going back to Phoenix. Former team. A lot of headlines in this ball game. So tune in for sure. Another thing I want to address is the LA Lakers. Unfortunate situation what happened to Luka Doncic. And I'm going to tell you, I wish that would have never happened. You want a good playoffs? You want rivalries? You want high intense play? You need your superstars in the ball game. LA Lakers had a damn good of a chance as anybody to go all the way. And I know I poked a little fun and said that the Lakers could not win a championship with Luka Doncic being a ball hog, the offense majority going through him, but things have changed since then. LeBron James took a lesser role. Almost a third scorer on the team, sitting back, facilitating, pitch in when he can. It was the best offense for the Lakers at that time. But Luka Doncic going out, AR, which is Austin Reeves, if you didn't know. It'd be crazy, but if you didn't know, those are two big blows. I don't think the Lakers can recover. Their season is done. Really. LeBron James is going to have to amp up his play. He's 41 years old. He's going to extend himself. He's going to put a lot of pressure on that body, and it's just not going to hold up. You're going to have to get scoring. You're going to have to get production elsewhere. It can't just be LeBron James. When you got one guy to worry about, it makes it a hell of a lot easier. You got some powerhouses in these playoffs. Lakers fell right down to the bottom. Now, if the Rockets was to face the LA Lakers, how you like that? How you like that? That will be very favorable for the Rockets at this time. Full strength Lakers, I didn't like it. The way the Rockets are playing right now, with the full Lakers roster, oh yeah, I would have liked it. This is a total different team. The Houston Rockets last few weeks, total different team. Whole different attitude. The offense, I can't say enough about it. Alperen Sengun in that Golden State Warriors game. And y'all know I got on Alperen Sengun plenty of times against Golden State because I believed he was afraid of Draymond Green. I've stated this. He avoids contact down in that paint every time he plays Golden State with Draymond Green guarding him. He don't want to body up against him. I don't know if he's afraid of his antics. Something. Dirty play. But he always settled for fadeaways. He always settled for flip shots. The flamingo. All right? But in this game, Alperen Sengun took it to the Golden State Warriors. He took it to Draymond Green. He went forward. He didn't go back. He met force with force. He set the tone for the Houston Rockets. That's going to be key in these playoffs. It can't just be all KD, and I don't believe it will just be all KD. Everybody knows their role. Everybody at least knows who's going to be playing, who's coming off that bench. We talked about it, all right? You have to have that set. You want chemistry? You want to get this defense on a string, all right? You want to know who you can count on? Have your rotation set. Emu Udoka done that. Last few games, he's done that. He established authority, what's going to happen, what the rotation is going to look like in the playoffs. You have to have that. But back on Alperen Sengun, that was a picture-perfect game for his aggression. Don't care about makes and misses too much, which he made a lot. But it's always the body language and the attitude and approach you take in these big statement games. He took it to the Golden State Warriors. When a lot of that fadeaway, the flamingos, when them flip shots, he was going to it. And what happened? Not too much of Draymond Green. Not too much of his antics besides with Jabari Smith, right? When Jabari Smith established that real quick. And you have to do that. Rockets are here right now. They done turned the page. There's no looking back. Win or lose, they know this is the approach to take on defense and on offense. Attitude-wise, the confidence has jumped up. Was it the team meeting? Was it Emu Udoka establishing authority? Was it a few more wrinkles in the offense? Was it deciding we have to bog down on our rotations and who's going to actually be playing in the game coming down the stretch. It could be all of those things. But all I know, this is what I love. All right? Life is a lot easier when these Rockets are playing like this. And I want to state as well, if they would have lost against the Golden State Warriors in that game, which they won, 117 to 116? Hey, I would have been mad if they'd have lost it, but you know what? I wouldn't have minded it. The attitude, the approach was there. Rockets played their asses off in that game. And it's tough to lose a tight game coming down the stretch. But, man, I couldn't have fought that effort. Not at all. You liked the way they looked in that game, win or lose. You play that way, you will come up with a win. All right? That was the Houston Rockets. So tonight is set up. All right? It's set up. Phoenix Suns against the Houston Rockets. And their building in Phoenix. I wish it was in H-Town, but we're going to take it. Jalen Green's first matchup against the Houston Rockets, being active. All right? Being active is the first matchup. Looking forward to it. Jalen Green didn't get no sleep. If you don't think he don't want to play well in this game, you're badly mistaken. Jalen Green wants to show. All right? Things have changed. Things are different. Look what I have learned since I left. It's going to be business and play. I want y'all to tune in. All right? Playoffs are approaching. It's narrowing down. Okay? Lakers now, Rockets, hey, it's shuffling. That could be a matchup. It really could. And if it is, Rockets can definitely get out of that first round. All right, definitely can get out of that first round. Now, if they match up against the Denver Nuggets, I'm a little nervous about that one. Did you watch the Denver Nuggets last night? Pull out that game, went into overtime. My. What a hell of a game in overtime. Denver pulled it out, but I tell you, man, it was a dog fight. Do you hear me? A dog fight. Game, in my opinion, they should have lost. Fought their way back. They are a veteran squad. They're not going to give up. You know, they're going to keep coming for you. That's exactly what they did. But Portland Trail Blazers had a hell of a chance to win a good game for them. That would have been, man, getting this close down to the playoffs to win a game like that, if you're Portland against the Denver Nuggets, your confidence would have went out of the roof getting ready for these playoffs. Beating a champion, yeah. And I was rooting for Portland last night. I'm not going to lie to you. Portland would have been nice. I like underdog teams like that. Portland would have pulled that one off. It would have been nice. But the Joker said no. Murray said no. Aaron Gordon hitting those big-time three-pointers in the corners said no. Teams put together as well, too. They starting to ramp it up. Early in the season, they was trying to find themselves dropping games. You was like, Denver ain't going to be too serious. Don't have to worry about them. Have to worry about them now. There's a lot of teams now, a handful of them that can actually win the whole thing. And you might as well throw the Celtics into the mix as well, too, with Jason Tatum coming back. They want to claim what's rightfully theirs as well, or get it back. Okay? We know about OKC, new upcoming Spurs now. There's a lot of teams that's going for this whole thing. They're going for it. And it's going to be a fight. And I can't wait for it. I can't wait for it. So that might wrap it up. But let me see. I might get into this article real quick before we close this thing out. Setting up tonight, basically, the Phoenix Suns host the Houston Rockets, all right, at the Footprint Center. The Suns are favored by 1.5. The disrespect continues. The disrespect continues. The Phoenix Suns are favored in this ball game by 1.5. What does that say? Houston Rockets, obviously they're not going off of this 6-game winning streak. They going off what happened before the 6-game winning streak. Obviously. But they barely mistaken. You wipe that point and a half off. All right? Because you know what I want to say? The Rockets going to win this game. And I'm not talking about a close game. It might be a close game early, but I think once these quarters knock down, we start getting deep in the third, I think these Rockets can get them a 15 to 20-point lead and wind this clock down, winning by double digits. That would be my prediction in this game. It's going to be a nice one, first half and throughout the game, but I think the Rockets are going to separate themselves. That's what I'm looking for. Separate themselves in this game. The matchup features the surging Rockets at 49-29, riding a 6-game win streak against the Phoenix Suns, 43-35, who are battling to secure top seed. They're trying to stay out the play-in, Phoenix Suns, right? So it's going to be a nice one. It's going to be a nice one. It's going to be on Peacock, NBC. This is the final road game for the 2025-26 Rockets, who are aiming for higher playoff seeding. The Suns' Dylan Brooks is eligible to play after his 18th technical foul was rescinded. Previous matchups, the Rockets have dominated the season series, winning all 3 previous matchups. 100-97, 117-98, 114-92. The projections of the highlights will be Jalen Green going up against former team Houston Rockets. Got Dylan Brooks in that fold. You got KD going back to Arizona. The storyline in the trimmings is all there, laced in gold. Now it's just time to play the game. All right? Just play the game. So I hope y'all enjoy it. Like I say, happy late Easter again. But if you have an opportunity, if not for next Easter, any holiday, or maybe tomorrow, check out that Honey Baked Ham Company. They know what they're doing. That ham, you could taste the smoke inside that ham. That honey glaze on the outside, all right? Get you a green bean casserole. They got that as well. Boxed up. And I forgot dessert. Chocolate chip rum cake. Oh. Whew. I think I just about worked it off. Oh. I think I just about worked it off. But check it out. Quick hitters, G-Mo Short Crew, it's been a pleasure. Tune in if you can. Thanks for your time. GSQH Goodymo Sports Quick Hits. Rockets are emerging. Playoffs are coming. They look fabulous. Hold what you got. That's all I got to say. Hold what you got. Build off of that. Win or lose, give us what we want to see. We understand if a team is better than you, but the effort has to be there. The attention to detail has to be there. All right? Knowing exactly what you want to do at the right times has to be there. You lose off of that, we'll applaud you. Great season. All right? I don't know if I want to say great season, but a great finish to the season. We'll say that. All right? Welcoming in next season. And a few moves might have to be made, but it's a start. All right? It's a start. Y'all enjoy y'all Terrible Tuesday. If you want to call it Terrible Tuesday, it's actually a good Tuesday. All right? Because we're starting to figure out some things. Tonight is another button to press. And moving on. Can they win out? Possibility. Can they win out? Thanks for y'all time. We up out of here. Peace.